She was raised on Bible verses and Sunday hymns. He was raised on dark streets and stolen bread. And the night her father caught them together, nothing in that church would ever be the same again. Sarah Adekunle had never missed a Sunday service in 25 years. Not once. She sat in the front pew every week, white dress pressed, Bible on her lap, eyes forward, the perfect pastor's daughter. The women of Calvary Glory Church whispered about her like she was a trophy. That's Sarah, so pure, so obedient. Pastor Adekunle raised her well. But behind those calm eyes lived a woman who was slowly suffocating. Her father, Pastor Adekunle, was a tall, broad-shouldered man whose voice shook the walls when he preached. He loved his daughter, but he loved control more. No parties, no boys, no music that wasn't gospel. Sarah's world was 4 walls and a church roof, until the evening she snuck out to the market alone. It was almost dark when Sarah saw him. A young man sat beneath the old mango tree behind Mama Caro's shop, eating an orange like he had all the time in the world. He wore no shoes. His shirt had a small tear near the collar, but his eyes were sharp, alive, like 2 flames refusing to go out. His name was Deji. Sarah had heard the stories. Everyone had. Deji was the man who stole yams from the market, who slept under bridges, who disappeared when police whistles blew. The church women called him a child of the devil. Children were warned to stay away. But when Deji looked up and smiled at Sarah, a soft, unexpected smile, she forgot every warning she had ever been given. "You look lost," he said. "I'm not," she replied, but she sat down anyway. They met 6 more times after that, always secretly, always at dusk. Deji made Sarah laugh in ways she never had before. He told her stories about the stars, about the streets, about surviving. Sarah brought him food wrapped in leaves. He taught her how to climb the mango tree without falling. She knew it was wrong. She knew the risk. But for the first time in 25 years, Sarah felt real. Their friendship slowly became something deeper, a dangerous, beautiful thing growing in the shadows. Meanwhile, Mama Caro, the sharp-eyed shop owner who missed nothing, was watching, and she had already sent word to someone. Sunday came with a heavy sky. Mid-sermon, Pastor Adekunle stopped speaking. His eyes landed on Sarah, and then drifted slowly to the church entrance. Deji stood there, barefoot, uninvited, with something tucked under his arm. The congregation gasped. Women grabbed their bags. Men rose from their seats. "Get that thief out!" someone shouted. Pastor Adekunle descended from the pulpit like a thundercloud. "What are you doing in the house of God?" Deji did not run. He did not flinch. He looked directly at the pastor and said, "I came to return something that belongs to you." He unfolded what was under his arm, a worn leather Bible, its cover cracked with age. The church fell completely silent. Sarah's hand flew to her mouth. Pastor Adekunle's face changed. The anger drained away, replaced by something no one in that church had ever seen on his face before: fear. He snatched the Bible with trembling hands. Inside the front cover, written in old ink, were 3 words: "For my son." The pastor's knees nearly gave way. Deji spoke quietly, but every ear heard it. "My mother died 2 years ago. Before she passed, she told me my father was a pastor in this town. She gave me this Bible and said, if I ever found him, to return it." He reached into his pocket and pulled out a folded photograph, a young Pastor Adekunle decades ago, standing beside a woman the congregation had never seen. Sarah looked at her father. Her father could not look at anyone. The truth came out slowly, painfully, like a thorn pulled from deep skin. Before his ministry, before his marriage, before the white robes and the pulpit, Pastor Adekunle had loved a woman named Adekunle. He had left her when life got hard. He never knew she was carrying his child. Deji, the thief, the street boy, the one they had all cast out, was the pastor's son. Sarah's secret love was her brother. The church sat in stunned silence for a long time. Then an old woman in the back began to hum. Softly at first, then louder, a low, ancient Yoruba hymn that many of the elders recognized. Others joined. The sound filled the room like warm rain. Pastor Adekunle walked toward Deji slowly. His proud shoulders collapsed. He did something no one had ever seen him do from the pulpit or the pew. He wept. He pulled the boy into his arms and held him. Sarah stood apart, her heart cracked open, not with the romance she had imagined, but with something older and far more powerful. Relief, truth, and the strange, aching grace of a family broken and beginning to heal all at once. Mama Caro wiped her eyes in the doorway, quietly pleased. That evening, as the sun bled orange over the rooftops of the town, Sarah sat beside Deji under the mango tree, no longer as secret lovers, but as sister and brother. And the congregation of Calvary Glory Church finally learned what Pastor Adekunle had preached for years but never fully lived. The truth will set you free, but first, it will shake everything you thought you knew.